terrific look at the city of Memphis. And the starting group for the Spurs. We've got Murray. Trey Lyles out there at DeRozan. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Forbes in a two-guard. And for Memphis, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the small forward position. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. Here are the Spurs with the ball. Pass to Forbes. Back to Murray. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Oh, that was something else.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Murray outside. And DeRozan. Here we go. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
It breaks down your defense when Ja Morant gets in the lane. You want to force him outside.
Now the pass to Forbes. Here's Aldridge. Spurs working the ball around now. Lyles kicks to DeRozan. Here's Aldridge. And he converts the layup.
Cutting his teeth in the Spurs system, Forbes has improved at keeping his eyes up and finding the open man.
Here's Morant. Tries again. And Valanciunas with the layup.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
The Spurs have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Murray, the pass to Forbes. Puts up a 3. That shot missing. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Ball's knocked loose. And Valanciunas kicks to Morant. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Morant's got 7 points.
I mean, beautiful execution of the game plan offensively. So far, they are hitting 80% from the field.
The shot misses. Murray with the defensive effort. Down low. Here's DeRozan. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. DeRozan's got his second basket.
He's so explosive. DeRozan able to make plays inside, causing the defense to have to make a tough decision.
Deep 2 from Murray. Here is Forbes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Morant with it. Outguarded by Murray. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on DeRozan.
You see some of the craftiness of Winslow. Just knows how to generate offense.
Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to win.
That's a solid blueprint. The Anthony Melton. He's checked in for Justice Winslow. Here's the break. Here's Melton. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Mills passes to Bellinelli. 1:22 left here in the opening quarter. Drills the three-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Jones in the post. He's covered by Gay. Pass to Gutteridge. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
White finds Pirtle. Rudy Gay on the wing. To the paint. The steal. Pirtle with the steal. Kicks it out to Gay. And the layup's good off the glass.
I like how he absorbed contact. Rudy Gay with the body control to finish through it.
And it's Clark slamming it down.
Skying high, one of his advantages as an undersized four.
And it's Mills with the ball for San Antonio. They trail by 7. Back to White. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
I really like the toughness and effort White brings to the game. Nice play off contact.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the left side wing. Here's Melton. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Spurs trail by 5. And White kicks to Gay. Baseline try. It's Clark with the rebound. And now here comes Jones leading the break. Melton's shot is good.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
And so it's Memphis, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And we've got more NBA. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And for Memphis guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And you can't cause those mistakes unless you're willing to gamble. So far, they've rolled the dice, and it's paid off.
On the court right now for the Spurs, they've got Bellinelli. Rudy Gay is out there with Pirtle, and it's Mills, and it's Walker in at the shooting guard. Out to the wing, passes it to Melton. Beyond the arc. And Pirtle pulls it down. Spurs trail by 5. To the inside, and then Gay with the dunk.
Flying high, Gay at one time had a 40-inch vertical.
And for Memphis, they're shooting it as well as you're going to see, 67%. Inside, here's Gutteridge. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Gutteridge has got 5.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pirtle, the pass to Bellinelli. Back to Mills. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. In the corner, it's Bellinelli. Oh, good on the triple. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Melton passes to Anderson. And a missed layup. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter.
Well, a look at Lonnie Walker, the 18th pick in that 2018 draft. He's being brought along slowly as the team loves his potential, but he has a lot to smooth out with his game.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, there were more rumors that the Grizzlies' ownership were exploring relocation. Now the lease at FedEx Forum runs through 2027, with substantial penalties for breaking it early. But playing in a small market with the financial challenges the league has seen of late, that wouldn't necessarily preclude a move someday down the road. Guys?
Hopefully they can stay put. Thanks, D.A. Mills passes to Pirtle. On the wing, Bellinelli. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Pirtle. And that one is good. And the Spurs lead by 1. Ray, you talk about the upside with Lonnie Walker. This team loves his athleticism.
You know, not the typical Spurs-type player we've seen targeted in the past. An athletic maniac who can fly end to end. The polish to his game will come. It's just going to take some time.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Oh, the lob to DeRozan. And finished off by DeRozan.
Keep your head on a swivel with DeRozan on the floor. He'll finish way up top with an alley-oop.
And it's sent back by Aldridge. 3 minutes of action. Whoa! I mean, that's a rugged play.
That one was big time. Wow, you knew that DeRozan has that in him. Didn't think he'd pull it off in a game, though.
The drive by Brooks. And again, Memphis no good.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on them now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg just keeps swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
As good a playmaker as he is a scorer, Winslow with great patience and great vision.
Murray surveying the D. Jackson against Lyles. Murray kicks to DeRozan. Shoots a three. Here's Aldridge. A shot off that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way. No good from Valanciunas.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
San Antonio again turning it over.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
Derek White's checked in for the Spurs. The Grizzlies trail by 3. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. In the corner, it's Valanciunas. And again, Memphis no good.
I don't know how many shots he's missed this quarter, but they're going to have to find offense from someone else.
DeRozan dishes to White. The pass to Murray. Back to DeRozan. Outside for Murray. Here's Aldridge. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
One eye on the...
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Spurs.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. San Antonio's first quarter could have gone much better. A big part of the problem was their defense. And that'll do it for our halftime report.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. A fantastic game from DeMar DeRozan so far.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the small forward.
You look at the skill, the shooting, the length. LaMarcus Aldridge is perfectly suited for today's game.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turned things around.
2 open that time, made it look too easy. DeRozan's got 12 in the game. I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable. And there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back three, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer, Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
And I love that list. You're right on. To the middle. Here's Aldridge. And he banks in the layup. 9 points for Aldridge.
3 straight to begin this half. Couldn't have drawn it up any better.
Greg, LaMarcus Aldridge taking more three-pointers last season, easily passing his career highs in attempts with almost 3 a game.
And Aldridge shot a very respectable percentage from outside. In order to play heavy minutes at the 4, you need to be able to shoot. Good to see Aldridge still adding new wrinkles to his game.
And that one's good. Morant.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Murray, the pass to DeRozan. Back to Murray. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Stolen by Jackson. And here we go with Brooks running it up the court. Gay with the block.
A pretty good defender. Gay using that 7'3" wingspan well. Get that shot out of here.
And DeRozan throws it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Pass to Murray. The 3. They grab their own miss.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
The kick out to Anderson. Morant, the bounce pass. Here's Murray. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist. And the Spurs lead by 8.
Savvy assist by the veteran Aldridge. Sees the missed defensive rotation and takes advantage.
Morant dishes to Valanciunas. Anderson outside. Out left to the wing. Outside Aldridge. Murray outside. Shot clock at 6. Goes up the baseline. And he overshot that one, missing.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Morant drives in. And it goes down 2 points. Morant's got 17 now.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
On the wing, DeRozan. And Forbes kicks to Murray. Out to DeRozan. Pass to Forbes. Back to DeRozan. Looking for Aldridge. He gets it there. He dishes it to DeRozan. It's rebounded by Memphis. It's 2-on-1. Here's Morant.
The ability to stop and start, change pace. Morant's a handful off the dribble.
When you look back at that 2019 draft, Zion goes 1, Morant goes 2. And with everything we know about them now, could you imagine having to make that choice today?
That is a tough choice, GA. Or even crazier, could you imagine having both of them on your team? The reason why I say that, as amateurs, they played together in South Carolina. Little did they know at the time, they would be the future of this league.
Here's Melton, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
With the ball in his hands, Ja draws so much defensive attention, got his teammate a clean look.
Back to White, out to the right wing. That's tipped, but they recover it. And Derek White picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here are the Grizzlies now. For the tie, Clark. And it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
And what I love, there was no panic on his part. That's the
Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the floor for San Antonio, Trey Lyles out there with Jakob Poeltl. And it's Mills. Then there's Derek White. And it's Walker in at the... And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Taylor Jenkins just reviewed his plan with his team. We told him, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
Winslow's shot is off.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Outside, Walker. DeRozan passes to White. To the paint, 6 to shoot. Pass to Lyles. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Now it's a 6-point Spurs lead.
What vision from Poeltl, getting the pass over to the wide open man.
It's stolen by DeRozan. And here comes Walker, leading the fast break. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Here's DeRozan, and another basket for San Antonio.
Really, really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
With their lead starting to stretch out just a little bit here late, they're in a prime position now to wrap this one up.
And here are the Spurs. They've got an 8-0 run. Winslow against Walker. Back to DeRozan. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And Valanciunas penetrating. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
I like the aggression of Valanciunas there to put it on the floor and create his own shot.
Outside, Walker. Here's the dish to Poeltl. Here's Lyles. Back to DeRozan. Walker at the elbow. Over in the corner, White. Here's Poeltl. And the dunk by Poeltl.
Rely on Derek White for good feeds. He plays unselfish heads-up basketball.
Here's Jones. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's the three. DeRozan with the rebound.
Okay, when you're trying to make a comeback, you can't be hucking up low percentage threes. You have to find a better shot within the offense.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's a 10-point game, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
Walker finds White. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. DeRozan with it. Now guarded by Winslow. And they'll keep possession. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. And the pass to Winslow. To the inside. Poeltl with the steal. Right side, DeRozan. Back to Walker. DeRozan with it. Dishes it to Walker. Lyles kicks to DeRozan. 6 on the shot clock. Here's White. A three-pointer off the mark. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Cutteridge, the pass to Valanciunas. Looking for Winslow. He gets it there. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Attacking that painted area. Winslow relentless in there.
Outside, White. Back to Walker. Pass to Wiles. Outside DeRozan. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Those are the plays you want from Valanciunas on the defensive end. Didn't hesitate to challenge the shot.
No good on that one. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly. If they just play smart, this game's over.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Out to White. Here's DeRozan. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road. There's the knockout blow. No chance of getting up off the canvas now.
Passes it to Jang. It's stolen by DeRozan. Off the mark. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This was David. Thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thank you.
He is indeed, D.A. Thank you. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. And it's Ball in at the point. And for the Spurs, Aldridge out there with Lyles. Then it's DeRozan. Then there's Murray. And it's Forbes in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Murray. Here's Aldridge. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. And it's Ingram missing. Here's San Antonio.
And you watch DeRozan play, he still has that explosiveness. Great first step out of the triple threat position. Can switch directions on the go. Is still a handful to slow on the perimeter.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Here is Forbes. And the 3 off target. Great with the explosiveness you talked about with DeRozan. It helps that he finishes so well when he gets to the rim.
And maybe not what he once was, but he is still an elite level athlete. Doesn't only have to drop the hammer when he gets to the rim either. Very smooth at adjusting mid-flight to finish at the rim.
Now DeRozan following Drew Holiday's 3-point attempt. Back to DeRozan. Murray outside. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Forbes. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Now catching the lead pass at full speed. Terrific anticipation. And the delivery on time, on target.
Now here's Ingram. Favors can't get it to go.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
For 3, Murray. They get it back. And it's Aldridge on the follow.
You stand next to LaMarcus Aldridge, that 6'11" frame, he's so big. That helped to keep that possession alive, and then he finished it off.
Here's Holiday. And the layup falls.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And stolen by Favors. Williamson outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
So you're worried about Zion getting up and dunking on you, but you got to stay down on the pump fake. Skilled at using it, Zion will find his way to the line.
A different look now for San Antonio. Gay comes in for Trey Lyles, and it's White in for Bryn Forbes. The Pelicans also changing it up. Nelly is checked in for Favors. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Drew Holiday. And Aldridge slams it in.
How about that? LaMarcus still with that size can go up and power it through.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Rick, which team do you think has the toughest offense to stop in the NBA?
You know, in their heyday, it was the Warriors, no doubt about it. Now, though, things are changing a little bit. It's a tough one to say. The Bucks seem to be amazing with what they're doing with Giannis. The Rockets with that 1-2 punch of Harden and Westbrook is incredible. And don't sleep on the Lakers or the Clippers, partner. Right now, there's a few of them out there that I would lose a lot of sleep over trying to prepare to play against.
Yeah, I'm glad you included the 2 LA teams. Pirtle tipped back in for 2.
And Pirtle is always a threat to come away with offensive rebounds thanks to his amazing timing, especially when the D fails to box him out.
Here's Melly down low. Hayes. Second chance effort. And it's Gay with the rebound. Spurs leading by 5. It's DeRozan with the drive. And finished off by DeRozan.
And he just glides to the hoop on his drives. DeRozan's got plenty of force to his game. Don't get me wrong, but he makes everything look so effortless.
Sinks the triple.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now here is Pirtle. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Throws it up high. Outside for Redick. New Orleans moving the ball around. Inside. They get a hand on it. There's the pass to Hart. It's Redick on the wing. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
You can't let J.J. Redick get hot from there. And he usually starts the game that way, so this could be a long night.
Here's Mills. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Rudy Gay on the wing, covered by Hayes. Outside, Walker lets it go with a three. That shot off, and we reach the end of the first quarter. Spurs lead by 4. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. We recently caught up with Drew Holiday, who talked about some trials.
Being able to go through adversity and come out strong.
And Greg, you feel like that pressure never really got to Holiday.
One of the toughest guards in the league, mentally and physically. He's a machine that just keeps on coming, no matter the circumstances.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here. What do you think they've been doing or not doing?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
Bellinelli is out there with Rudy Gay. And it's Mills. Then there's Pirtle. And it's Walker in a shooting guard. That's the San Antonio 5. Now here's Bellinelli. And here's Mills from the arc. It's rebounded by Derek Favors. So Favors will bring it up for New Orleans. Trailing by 2.
And as much as Holiday brings to your offense, it's his defense that's repeatedly recognized.
When you make all NBA defensive teams and you're smart and strong and quick like Drew Holiday is, I think not only does the reputation start to build, but your confidence in disrupting somebody else by playing that way is something you rely on.
Walker with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Gay outside. Now here's Bellinelli. Okafor with the steal. And here's Holiday. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Holiday's got his second bucket.
Well, a longer point guard out there, Drew Holiday, can score close into the rim with that kind of size.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Lonzo Ball has steadily improved his three-point shooting. He had to rework his form, moving his windup over to the right side of his body. He said, now my shot is more consistent. We just take it step by step. I'm going to keep working, and hopefully the percentages will keep going up. Guys?
I think we've all enjoyed watching his improvement. David, thank you for that. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific player.
3 terrific kids, you're right. Here's Holiday following the basket by LaMarcus Aldridge. Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. The wing jumper off target. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Pass to Wiles. Outside Aldridge. He dishes it to Murray. Back to Aldridge. To the paint. Here's Wiles. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. The Pelicans have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for the Spurs. New Orleans also making some changes. Nicolo O'Malley comes in for Okafor, and J.J. Redick is subbed in for Drew Holiday. How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
Well, for New Orleans, shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Passes to Ingram. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Murray against Williamson. And stolen by Redick. And now ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
San Antonio trailing here. Murray, the pass to Aldridge. He kicks it to Forbes. From deep three-point range, kept alive.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Now here's Ingram. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Aldridge, the pass to DeRozan. Now here's Lyons. Back to DeRozan. Lyles inside, working on Williamson. Pass to DeRozan. Keeps it alive, and it's Aldridge on the follow. Aldridge has got 4 this quarter.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebounding. Unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Right wing, and stolen by Aldridge. Murray, the pass to DeRozan. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
Well, he can guard multiple positions, and Lonzo Ball's versatility.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's the Spurs.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie. A pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. Their field goal percentage was a robust. Bad.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from LaMarcus Aldridge.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively, but he's going to keep going at him.
On the floor for Alvin Gentry as we get into the second half. They're back. Ball and Redick. Jackson Hayes is out there with Okafor. And it's Ingram in at the 3 slot. Up again, and it's Aldridge on the follow. Aldridge has got 10 points. The Pelicans trail. Outside, Redick. New Orleans moving it around. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
That one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
And San Antonio shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Now the feed to DeRozan. And finished off by DeRozan.
And that's a display of DeRozan's athletic ability, making his presence felt on offense.
And Hayes throws it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
And last year on draft night, it was Hayes who rocked that Sideshow Bob necklace with 1,000 stones and his nickname, Sideshow Jax.
Well, I love the nickname, but I love the potential of what it is that Jackson Hayes can bring to a ball club that needs a center to be able to run up and down and play at pace and play above the rim.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Murray kicks to Forbes. And DeRozan. Here we go. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. A different look now for San Antonio. Rudy Gay's checked in for Lyles. Bellinelli comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And Walker subbed in for Bryn Forbes. And then for New Orleans, Derek Favors checked in for Okafor. Josh Hart comes in for J.J. Redick. And it's Drew Holiday in for Ball. Now the pass to Hayes. Right side Favors. 4 on the shot clock. And stolen by Murray. Aldridge looking for an opening. Kicks it to Murray. Left side Walker. Outside Aldridge. The 3. Lock at 6. The offensive rebound.
Second chance points have really been an issue here defensively.
Pelicans trail by 4. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Hart, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Now, here's Walker. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Kicks it out to Gay. There's the dish to Murray. Back to Gay. Looking for Aldridge. He gets it there. Comes up empty, and he's now 5 for 8. So Favors will bring it up for New Orleans. A 2-point game. Hart, that's good.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The Spurs have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Murray outside. Back to Bellinelli. Puts it up from 12. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Bellinelli's got his first 2 points.
Yeah, and Bellinelli, very creative, has that ability to get into the heart of the defense.
1:30 left in the third quarter. And Favors kicks to Hayes. Here's Hart. Favors trying to break free. Yep, it counts. Hart's got it all tied up now for New Orleans.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Outside, Walker. Pass to Aldridge. Charity stripe shot. Pelicans with the rebound. Favors got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Now here's Walker. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Aldridge finds Bellinelli. Makes it off the glass.
Just another way Aldridge beats you. As a facilitator, very comfortable making decisions.
Ingram passes to Favors. Fires for 3. That one doesn't go. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. They've led by as much as 10. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Outside Aldridge. It's intercepted. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on DeJounte Murray. It's his first trip to the line. First free throw is good. So both teams changing it up here. And so he hits both. There's 14 seconds left to play in the third. And here's Mills for 3. And it's Melly with the rebound. And here we go. Williamson heading to the hoop.
Oh, yikes. Look out below. About that finish. Whew. Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. We'll return shortly. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Spurs trail by 4. We've got DeRozan. Trey Lyles out there with Pirtle. Then it's White, and it's Mills in at the point guard position. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Spurs passing it around. Off target from outside. Pelicans leading by 4. Redick inside the line. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Redick's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for New Orleans. Outside DeRozan. There's the lob to the hoop.
Got to D up against Pirtle from there. He's so efficient from that spot on the floor.
The Pelican shooting has been just fantastic, around 65% tonight, getting exactly what they want when they want it. Ball dishes to Williamson. Outside, Redick. 5 on the clock. To the middle. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. White the pass to DeRozan. Pelicans pull it in.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Pirtle with the ball. Now defended by Williamson. The putback. Rebounded by Hart. New Orleans in the lead. And New Orleans pushing it up now. But
Oh, wow. And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop. And it's an 8-point New Orleans lead.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
And right now is when you have to lay it on the line. Between the two teams, they've clearly...
Oh,
man. Fans love that. Listen to that. I love that sound in the arena.
And that's the athleticism. When DeRozan takes off like that, he is looking to ring the bell.
Hart the pass to Williamson. At the Hart. Takes a 3. The shot that time, not on target. Nice D from DeRozan. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Down low, Miles, good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. DeRozan's got 3 assists now in this one. Pelicans leading by 4. Here's Ball, feeds it to Redick. It's Redick on the wing, passes it to Melly. It's stolen by Lyles. Back to DeRozan, the 17-footer. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Tries to save it. And here's the fast break. And White with the stuff.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
Now, here's Ball. Covered by Mills. Ball kicks to Hart. Clock at 4. Redick for 3. It's hauled in by Lyles. Lyles got his 5th rebound right now in the game. DeRozan, and the dunk by DeRozan.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Williamson, the pass to Ball. To the wing right side. Shoots over Mills. Ball, no good. And here are the Spurs. They've got an 8-0 run. 46 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Pirtle with the steal. Lobs it up there for White. Out to DeRozan. Count it.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Pass to Redick. And Pirtle pulls it down. And the Spurs with possession. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. DeRozan passes to Lyles. Here's Pirtle, and too long on the shot. Outside, Redick. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up for Brett Fair. The Grizzlies sporting their best look as they came into the...
Hey, Kevin. Jrue Holiday is in his 8th season with the Pelicans.
Terrific. David, thanks. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward. And for New Orleans, Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the center. Another shot. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And it's Ingram missing. Now here's Winslow to the inside. Here's Jackson. The shot missing. Great D that time from Favors. The kick out to Holiday. New Orleans with a fresh shot clock. Williamson, the pass to Ingram. Outside, Ball. Just 5 to shoot. Lobs it up for Favors. Hammers the alley-oop through. Both teams tonight, Greg, want to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one's on Morant. Greg, last year, Williamson entered the NBA as one of the most well-known rookies since LeBron James.
Already had millions of followers on social media, global name recognition. He has an above-the-rim game that produces the kinds of highlights that people want to see.
The Pelicans have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling. They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
Favors can't get it to go.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And now the Pelicans on the break. Williamson with it. He's picked up by Morant. Out to Ingram. The tray. Morant with some nice D. Grizzlies have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Over Ingram. That one off the back iron and out.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Slamming it home. Part of why Favors shoots it so well from the field, sometimes he just spikes it instead of shooting.
And that one's good, Williamson.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Morant kicks to Winslow. Ingram with the steal. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. Deep 2 from Ball. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Brooks right side. Offensive rebound. Williamson with the block.
And when Zion blocks it, you feel it. He's got this kind of power behind these swats.
It's Ingram on the wing. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And the dunk by Williamson.
Boy, Ball has a nice feel for when his guys are open. He's solid, really solid when it comes to getting his teammates clean looks.
And Valanciunas kicks to Brooks. Passes it to Winslow. Trying to get something going. And another miss by Memphis. Pelicans leading by 12. Inside, here's Holiday. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And here we go. Williamson heading to the hoop.
Oh! Yes, sir.
That was incredible.
Oh, man.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands.
Yeah, he wanted credit for the basket and the assist.
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. It's Jones on the wing. Clark trying to get open. And again, Memphis no good.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Back to Brooks. 1 second left, and that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. And after just one. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Pelicans?
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defenders on their heels.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnover.
Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Jackson is out there with J.J. Redick, and it's Hart in at the small forward position. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter.
He's been an absolute non-factor. Zero factor this game. Just a horrible performance from him.
And that one's good. Williamson.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Jones with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Goes up on the wing. Anderson's shot is off.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
And stolen by Williamson. Melton passes to Clark. He gets it in there.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Hart. New Orleans moving the ball around. Redick is in the corner. Good on the three-point shot. Redick's got 6.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
So for the Pelicans, Hayes is checked in for Favors. And it's Nicolo Melli in for Zion Williamson. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Jackson finds Redick. Puts up a 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And that one, good.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is. And one of the biggest surprises last year for Memphis, Brandon Clark brought not only the energy, the rebounds, the block shots, he brought the three-point shooting. Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Pelicans leading by 16. To the wing on the left. Back to Jackson. Hayes dishes to Redick. And the Pelicans miss again. A player known for his athleticism, Clark's skill set may have been underappreciated by people and personnel.
Not only the long-range shooting, Clark showed up with a terrific floater, hit his free throws. He even started creating for others by the end of last year.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Okafor is checked in for Melli. Holiday comes in for J.J. Redick. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Frank Jackson. Here's Hart. And the rejection by Jackson. Tipped away. And Hayes kicks to Holiday. Back to Hayes. Shot clock at 6. They shoot again, and it's good on the layup. And the Pelicans lead by 18.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA continues to build international academies to develop prospects from other countries. Already, academy graduates are playing Division I college basketball. Before long, NBA players should start emerging from that pipeline. The league continues to reach out to find overlooked youngsters who have a gift and give them the opportunity. Guys?
Outstanding, David. Thank you. Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland, where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than in any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born from the great city of Portland.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Hayes controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Hayes has got 6.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Jackson finds Winslow. The Grizzlies with another miss. New Orleans leading by 22. Holiday attacking. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
Brooks feeling it out a bit. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Here's Ball. The Grizzlies pull it in. Valanciunas has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Jackson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 19 seconds left to play in the first half. And Holiday, here we go. Okafor with no one around. Off target from three-point range. Outside Jackson. A dominating first half of basketball. All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good. A tremendous start for Zion Williamson. He had 10 points. Kenny. And that.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You look at Zion Williamson, guys. In this game, he has been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the small forward.
Boy, I tell you, Okafor gets room to run to the bucket. He doesn't hesitate for a second. I mean, really like his aggressiveness and how he dunks it home.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
And finished off by Morant.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense. You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Here's Brooks. The shot comes out. Excellent D there from Ball.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Brooks misses.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Derek Favors checked in for Hayes. Zion Williamson comes in for Okafor. Ingram, he's checked in for Ejuan Moore. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Ball. Jones drives in, lays it up and banks it in. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And Ingram the bucket on the assist by Holiday. And the Pelicans lead by 20.
Yeah, you know, he's slight of build, lanky and long and athletic, but he still finishes through contact, and he's not afraid to go in there and take the hit either.
No good from Valanciunas.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
And there are a number of things that make Ingram a dominant force. But what really jumps out at you the moment you see him, the length. Few wings in league history have had a 7'3" wingspan.
Here's Valanciunas. The shot from the low post is good.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
The putback, it's good on the putback.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Here's Clark. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And Greg, you combine Ingram's length with his emerging skill set. He has got a long career ahead of him in the NBA.
I mean, he certainly has the tools. What we need to see now is the consistency year in and year out. It's one thing to reach that star status. It's another to become one of the true superstars in our league.
D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for Memphis.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Here's Anderson. And again, Memphis no good. And Kyle Anderson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. New Orleans making some changes here. Nicolo Melli comes in for Derek Favors. And Ball subbed in for Drew Holiday. And the wide open shot from Redick. And the Pelicans get it back.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Stolen by Ball. Ingram outside. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Ingram's got 4 points in the quarter.
And the speed of Ingram is not easy to keep up with. I mean, just blowing by whoever dares to try to stop him.
Stolen by Ball. And pushing it up. Here's New Orleans. Williamson with the ball.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. Stolen by Anderson. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. Banked in off the glass.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
And that one's good. Ingram.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Here's Melton. The pass to Valanciunas. Zion Williamson grabs the miss.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Ball, the pass to Williamson. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the paint. Here's Jones. Unable to get that one. Excellent D there from Ball. Here's Redick. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Redick's got 8 points.
You know, you look at Ingram, and it's not all about scoring with him. It shows he shares the ball as well.
The three-quarter. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. Reddick and Ingram fill out the perimeter. Okafor out there with Williamson. And it's Ball in at point guard. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But two other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. You know, two guys, when you look at those two, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become. And it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out. They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Melton passes to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Yeah, tremendous athleticism by Jackson there. Easily getting off the ground to ram it down.
Pass to Okafor. Ball with a wide open look. No good on the triple.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
Yeah, a little disorganized that time, and the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Guys, there has to be better rim protection than that, though. Not very good.
And then Ball slams it in.
Ball showing you he's got some bunnies in those shoes. This guy can bounce a little bit, throwing it down with power in no time.
For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And it's Williamson missing.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Yeah, that's just an example of effort there. Jackson taking pride in beating everybody down the floor in transition.
And it's Williamson missing. And for Memphis, they're shooting only 31%. Their offense really struggling to put possessions together.
And now that's how you start a fast break. And how you finish it.
The drive by Reddick. Good on the shot. Reddick's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He has the ability to get to the basket, too. Like seeing Reddick put it on the deck and get it done off the dribble.
And just a nice combination of size and feel there. Terrific finish down low.
Reddick dishes to Williamson. And finished off by Williamson.
Well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
You know, they're taking care of business in the paint, too. Those are valuable points they've been getting down low.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. Memphis also making some changes. Gutteridge is checked in, and Jones subbed in for DeAnthony Melton. And Jang gets it to go.
If you're guarding Jang, you know he doesn't mind being challenged. I mean, he's able to convert through physical play. As a matter of fact, the rougher it is, I think the more he likes it.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Holiday. Feeds to Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Pelicans.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Zion Williamson.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
Both free throws good from Jackson.
You know, when I saw Jackson back in college, I thought he was the best two-way player in the country. I mean, he's athletic, he's confident, he's aggressive. Man, he plays with the verve that you like to see a guy play with.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
Right side, Jones. It's rebounded by Derek Favors. So Favors will bring it up for New Orleans. To the right side. Pass to Hayes. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Hart the pass to Hayes. 4 on the clock. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. And Memphis making a change here. Anderson's checked in. Here's Jones. Tries a 3 off the inbound. They get it back. Allen, that's good.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
And that one's good by Favors.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Hart the pass to Favors. Back to Hart. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do. Oh, they had fashion on their minds as they entered the building.
Hey, Kevin.
It's a terrific story. David, thank you. Now look at Memphis's starting group. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3 slot. And for San Antonio, Lyles out there at DeRozan. Then there's Murray. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Forbes in at the 2. Now here's DeRozan. Now here's Murray. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Forbes. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Memphis. And they're pushing it up. Here's Jackson. Can't cash in from close range. And Murray's got the ball here for San Antonio. Outside DeRozan. Back to Murray. The pass to Aldridge. And that one's drained from the low block.
Well, they found exactly the shot they wanted. I mean, they'll take that every time.
Here's Morant. Lays it up off the glass.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control. And judging Morant's game early on, I've heard a few people with Allen Iverson comparisons.
Well, put me in that number as well. That's going to be tough to fill up, but it just means he has the potential, the quickness, the athletic ability, the IQ, the handles. They're both lightning fast, slight builds, both tough. So you see the explosive ability to get to the rim and finish. I'm going to ask my boy AI what he thinks about the young Ja.
Here's Brooks following the bucket by the Spurs. Kicks to Winslow. Here's Valanciunas, and he makes that one.
Oh, he's a sensational offensive rebounder. Valanciunas, he just has the nose for where to be when shots go up.
Murray, the pass to Aldridge. Stolen by Brooks. DeRozan against Morant. And that'll be Memphis as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Appreciate the effort, though, making his presence felt defensively.
And Memphis making a change here. Gutterich is checked in.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that, anyway.
Rob. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Murray surveying the D. San Antonio again missing. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Stolen by Jackson. Gutterich the pass to Valanciunas. So they take the lead.
The closer Valanciunas gets, the more dangerous he is, which is why he looks to score from there.
Outside DeRozan. Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duo.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid.
No
now
kidding.
He's an all-star last year. And, I think they're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad, it's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play, excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Here's Murray. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive
DeRozan against Anderson, and Winslow pulls it down.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage. Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. A different look now for San Antonio. Pirtle, he's checked in for Aldridge. Bellinelli comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Mills in for DeJounte Murray. Then for the Grizzlies, Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Jackson. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Justice Winslow.
And really, Pirtle is a guy who is always looking to score the ball, relentless in how he attacks the defense.
And stolen by Gay. That's a 2 from Bellinelli. No good on his first attempt of the game.
Well, he makes a lot more of those than he misses. Not sure what threw him off right there.
And stolen by White. And here is Pirtle. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Spurs. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here. What do you think they've been doing or not doing?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, it's a gambling style that pays off, keeping things in disarray for that offense.
You've got Jakob Pirtle. Rudy Gay is out there with Bellinelli. And it's Mills. And it's Walker in at the shooting guard. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. And Mills in the NBA for over a decade now, GA, but he still has incredible speed that's key to his game.
And Kevin, with Mills, that end-to-end speed doesn't get shown off too often. In the half court, though, he does a great job of creating looks for himself, accelerates off of screens, can still leave a defender in the dust when he turns it on.
Oh, man, challenging the defense inside with the pass. That's just good ball movement.
Walker the pass to Mills. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Left side, Walker. Shot clock at 5. Fires, high post. And it's off the back rim, no good.
The rotation in the D could be better here. It'll cost him next time if it's not.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And where Brooks seemed to have carved out a niche, GA, his consistency from range and from the line.
Kev, if you can space the floor and hit your free throws, you're going to be in the rotation. Brooks really came into his own last season. And the more he refines his shot selection, the more valuable he becomes to this team.
Trey Lyles checked in for Rudy Gay. Now here's Walker. And the wide open shot from Bellinelli. No good from outside.
Oh, they get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be giving him.
Valanciunas finds Morant. It's stolen by Bellinelli. Mills with it. He's against Clark. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Oh, a good shot blocker who competes hard on defense. Defenders better think twice before trying Valanciunas.
Memphis trailing here. Here's Clark. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. It's stolen by Valanciunas. And that one's good by Clark.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Pass to Bellinelli. Now Lyles. San Antonio again missing. Out left to the wing. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Here's Melton. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Melton's got the lead up to 2 now for the Grizzlies. And so it's Mills who will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Can't hit that one. Some solid defense from Clark.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post. And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
It's stolen by Valanciunas. Here's Morant. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And it's a 6-point Memphis lead.
Has closer in, Morant finding a way to score. He has fantastic touch around the 10.
Always going up for the alley-oop here, and the dunk by Lyles.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. And Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's number 2 on him already. The third foul before the half, and he may be grabbing some time.
Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for the Spurs. Murray comes in for Patty Mills.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Here's Valanciunas. No good on the shot. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. To the middle, here's Bellinelli. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Down low and stolen by Murray. San Antonio trailing here. .36 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Pirtle outside for Murray. The 3, Pirtle trying to get open. They get the rebound. Great positioning on the putback. And that'll tie this game up.
And Pirtle has a stick-with-it mentality on the offensive glass, just throwing himself against the board. And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Here's Forbes. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Here's Gutteridge. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Marco Bellinelli picks one.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Memphis shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one. The Grizzlies making a switch here. He hits both from the stripe.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one every time.
Here's Murray. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And that.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. Some good action during the period, as it was just... And that should...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the small forward.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there. And add Valanciunas to the list of traditional bigs who are trying to stretch out their games. Last year, he shot more threes per contest than in any other season. And he actually hit them in a decent clip.
And even though Valanciunas has added the 3-ball to his game, his value to this team really lies elsewhere.
Well, yes, yeah. He better know where his bread is buttered and stay in his lane. Because no question, he's there to be a space eater. Look, think about it. He gives you high-level rebounding, efficient scoring inside. But if he wants more minutes on the floor, the improved jump shot is key for him.
Murray outside. And it's off from three-point range.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here is Forbes. No points in the game yet for him. Gay dishes to Pirtle. 6 to shoot. Here is Forbes, covered by Winslow.
And when Pirtle sees one of his guys wide open, he whips it his way. He's all for doing what's best for the team.
Now here's Morant. He has 6. He feeds it to Valanciunas. And here's Brooks from outside. A putback. Walker with the rebound.
They're having trouble getting going here in the second half. I mean, that's their 4th miss in 5 attempts.
And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Forbes.
Oh, that's some skill on that assist. I mean, the timing has to be perfect on a lead pass.
Back to Brooks. Memphis moving it around. Morant with a wide open look. And again, Memphis no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And check out the hops from Gay. Just throw it up to him, and he'll take care of the rest.
And there's Valanciunas on the assist by Winslow. Valanciunas has got 4 points now in the quarter. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Gay. Stolen by Brooks. Morant with it. Gay picks him up defensively. Winslow, the pass to Brooks. The shot will not fall. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. And it's Murray penetrating. And it's Murray with the jam.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
This is why they go to him. When the game is tight, he ups his intensity level.
You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season. I was championship night. I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Did miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face. Yeah.
And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Grizzlies with the rebound. Valanciunas has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Jackson finds Morant.
Okay, look at Morant flexing a little muscle right there, showing off his athletic ability right in their faces.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Gay outside. Here's Murray. Nails the 16-footer. Murray's got 10 points in the game.
You can learn a lot by watching him operate in their offense.
Here's Morant. Oh, that was something else.
Are you for real? Morant way up. That move was fire.
For 3, Murray. Valanciunas grabs the board. In the corner, Winslow with it. With 1 on the clock. That one wide left. And so it's Memphis, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their defense. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Oh, beautiful feed. Always a luxury to have a big man who can see the whole floor.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. We've got DeRozan. Lyles out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Oh! Nice. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
Oh, you better be aware of Valanciunas. He has a knack for getting to the right place in the open floor.
Poked away. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Anderson with the ball. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. San Antonio again turning it over. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Elton's checked in. Clark outside. And it's Anderson that time on the assist by Clark. Anderson's got the lead up to 10 now for Memphis. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react. And that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
Murray, the pass to Lyles. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
With the D playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jumper.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball. Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Pass to Melton. Rebound, San Antonio.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
San Antonio again missing. And the Grizzlies leading by 12. Drops in the layup for 2.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Now Murray. It's tipped. And again, Memphis running the court in transition. Melton's shot is good.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
And DeRozan, here we go. Bucket is good. DeRozan's got his first bucket in this one.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Memphis.
Jones dishes to Clark. From 13, Murray. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Clark's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And he comes up with the deuce. And the Grizzlies lead by 16. Spurs have gone just 1 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Murray kicks to Lyles. Back to Murray. Pass to DeRozan. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. The putback. Spurs working now with a new shot clock. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Melton passes to Clark. And here's Anderson for 3. Forbes with the rebound. And San Antonio shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Here's Gutteridge. Aldridge is covering. And there's the pass to Clark. It's hauled in by Lyles. Lyles got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Grizzlies.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Valanciunas.
Well, he showed what it takes to be a great rebounder tonight. Fighting for position, boxing out, never getting outworked down low.
Melton's shot is good.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game. A sustained effort across the board.
Murray, the pass to Lyles. Good.
The movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
There's 38 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Clark, and it's Clark with the jam.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. They're just a total team effort.
Murray, the pass to DeRozan. 5 to shoot. Back to Murray. There's the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, how they ended this one is much different than how they started it, and that's a shame.
Here's Melton. Can't get it to fall.
And over the years, guys, Aldridge has improved his defense.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. The countdown starts now from New Orleans. Hi, thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. We've got Trey Lyles, also LaMarcus Aldridge out. DeRozan out there with DeJounte Murray. And it's Forbes in at the 2. And for the Pelicans, Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Ingram in at the 3, the small forward. Here is Forbes. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Favors against Murray. Up again.
Beasting on defense. First he closes out hard on the shooter, then he attacks the glass. Filthy.
And that one's good. Williamson.
Don't sleep on Ingram as a facilitator. Has the size to see over defenders and make sound decisions.
And Williamson's parents, both college athletes themselves, were a guiding force in helping him grow his game.
When you're talking about growing his game, Greg, at an early age, Zion told his mom he wanted to be the #1 player in college basketball. As a 5-year-old, he played on an AAU team for 9-year-olds. By age 9, he was waking up for 5 a.m. workouts. That's the kind of commitment it takes to succeed, even that early.
Lyles passes to DeRozan. Back to Lyles. Just 5 on the clock. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Puts it up. And it's DeRozan missing.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
New Orleans has come out of the gates quickly. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. To the inside. Here's Favors. The kick out to Holiday. A three-pointer off the mark. Spurs have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Here's Forbes. San Antonio again missing.
Oh my God, they can't buy one. 0 for 4. Sometimes this happens. Nearly unstoppable. No matter where the pass is delivered, Zion will go up and get it.
Here's Murray. Zion Williamson making his last shot to stop the run. DeRozan's shot is off.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Back to Ingram. From the arc, Holiday trying to free himself up. And it's Ingram missing. Not a fast start here for the Spurs. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Frustrating beginning for them, but we have a long way to go. Now they just need to string together some buckets.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Nelly is checked in for Favors. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Lonzo Ball. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
Oof. That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And, you know, at the center and the swing position, those are two guys that still are very reliable.
Lyles, good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. Lyles got 5 points so far.
The veteran leadership of DeRozan makes the right read, drops the dime.
Williamson finds Ingram. Holiday inside the line. Here's Williamson. It's Redick on the wing. Pass to Ingram. Williamson with it. Aldridge is covering. Basket good. He's got 11.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Spurs trail by 8. Murray with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Outside, White. Ingram with the steal. And now the Pelicans on the break. And it's Williamson missing. Here's Murray. And the layup is good.
And that's what he's looking for. After 3 straight misses, finally finds the mark.
New Orleans leading by 6. Redick passes to Holiday. Redick dishes to Holiday. Ingram wide open. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And here's Aldridge. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. DeRozan. White dishes to DeRozan. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
DeRozan has such good body control that it's very difficult to disrupt his shot with contact.
Redick for 3. Rebound San Antonio. Up top, Lyles. 1 second left. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so, guys, it's Zion Williamson making things happen for the New Orleans Pelicans. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Well, what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. They've got J.J. Redick, Okafor out there with Hayes. And there's Jackson, and it's Hart in at the small forward. Walker against Redick. That's in, and the Pelican lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Walker. The Pelicans shooting here about 46% for the game. Out to the right wing. Takes the 3. Hart, no good. And San Antonio shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. And here are the Pelicans now. And Redick kicks to Hayes. Jackson passes to Okafor. He lobs it up. Hayes down low. He's covered by Gay. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Pelicans shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
Derek Favors checked in for the Pelicans. Lonzo Ball comes in for J.J. Redick. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for San Antonio. Lets it go from deep. That one's not going to go. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Jackson in the corner. Fires the 3. And it's Gay with the rebound.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
And Smitty, with Rudy Gay, the longtime NBA veteran, Father Time might have taken away what he once was, but boy, he still finds ways to contribute.
He does, G.A. Rudy Gay isn't the same scorer that he once was. But what I love about it, he's actually playing the power forward position more later in his career. He can still fill up the box score and also add a lot of rebounding. His passing has been underrated for a few seasons as well.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Ball, the bounce pass. And Favors gets it to go in on the assist by Ball. Favors has got his first basket.
It's no secret that Lonzo is an elite facilitator. If you're open, he will get you the ball.
Now here's Jackson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Out to Favors. To the paint. Here's Hayes. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then, but I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Back to White. Outside DeRozan. Clock at 6. Knocked loose, and we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. So it's the Pelicans now. New Orleans leading by 6. Outside ball. The pass to Holiday. Looking for Favor. Oh, what a play!
I mean, a tremendous all-around talent. Drew Holiday keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Here are the Pelicans with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. It's stolen by Lyles. A pass to Gay. Stolen by Ball. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. Hayes, no good.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
You know, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here's Ingram from the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one. Lyles inside, working on Favors. Lyles passes to Forbes. From deep. Lyles controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. That'll do it for the first half. Pelicans lead by 7. It's the...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. A tremendous start for Zion Williamson. He had 11 points.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at Zion Williamson, guys. In this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
On the floor for San Antonio, Lyles out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's DeJounte Murray. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Forbes in at the 2-guard spot. Okafor kicks to Hart. Outside, Redick. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Okafor against Gay. Spurs trail by 5. Shot, high post. Offensive rebound. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. And some changes here for the Spurs. Pirtle, he's checked in for Gay. And Walker subbed in for Bryn Forbes. To the middle. Here's Okafor. Shakes him. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. And the Pelicans lead by 5.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
That one goes. Count it. Pirtle's got his first points of the game.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Redick. And the layup's good off the glass.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
It's sort of a hired gun. Redick's been a premier floor spacer in this league for a long time.
Listen to these numbers, GA, for his career. He has shot over 40% from three. One season, he hit 47% from beyond the arc. And I can tell you, that is a tough mark to hit. And over the years, his incredible range has just become more and more valuable.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Hart. Pass to Melly. Stolen by Walker. DeRozan with it. Now guarded by Redick. Yep, that one goes in there. DeRozan's got 6.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Pelicans leading by 3. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Okafor dishes to Redick. Shoots the 3. And the Pelicans miss again.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
DeMar DeRozan is so good when he has space to get out and get his legs moving on a break.
It's Redick on the wing. Back to Jackson. 1:58 left in the third. Here's DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Veteran move by DeRozan. Anticipates, causes the turnover, then sends him off to the races.
Jackson looking around. Hart the pass to Okafor. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And then Okafor slams it in.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Outside DeRozan. 1:12 left to play here in the third. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. Here's Melly. And the basket is good. Now it's a 3-point New Orleans lead.
He's a great shooter, but not just a gunner. JJ finding the open man.
Here's DeRozan, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul.
I don't get it. He was so efficient in the first half, 0 turnovers, but since the break, he's been a disaster.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Rudy Gay's checked in for Trey Lyles. Bellinelli comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Whitey's checked in for Lonnie Walker. And it's Mills in for Murray.
When Lonzo Ball is healthy, he's effective. A multi-talented point guard, in my opinion, with great size.
It's hard to think of a player in this league with more of a pass-first mentality than Lonzo Ball.
I mean, total unselfishness, elite vision. Sometimes you'd like to see him penetrate a little more in the half court, but he's improving from range, and that'll open up driving lanes, and he can take advantage.
Holiday, the pass to Favors. Holiday dishes to Favors. Hangs in the air, and Derek Favors with the slam.
Watch out. When Favors gets loose around the rim, he can pound it.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Outside, Ball. Favors finds Ingram. That one misses. And oh, here we go. Gay's got it, the fast break chance. And it's White missing. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. That free throw, no good.
He entered the league with a mountain of potential, and I think Zion will feel that potential. He's a special talent.
And so it's New Orleans with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Right back after this break. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Time now for an injury report. Now David Aldridge has an update for us on LaMarcus Aldridge. What's the news, David?
Hey, Kevin, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for San Antonio. He said that he does have a broken nose. It's definitely a painful injury, but not a worst-case scenario.
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sidelines.
I know he'll fight back hard to get back on the floor. He wants to be out here with his teammates.
Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Pelicans 5. San Antonio making a switch here. Forbes checked in. Inside. And Favors kicks the ball. Passes it to Ingram. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by LaMarcus Aldridge. Aldridge has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside, White. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Pass to Forbes. Stolen by Ball. And now the Pelicans on the break. Holiday, the pass to Favors. Kicks it out to Williamson. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Spurs trail by 8. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. High post Favors. And Aldridge comes over to help. Kicks it out to Williamson. Back to Ball. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. Here's Favors. They get it again. Williamson on the follow. And the Pelicans lead by 8.
Whether it be rebounding, driving the ball, in transition, Zion always looking to attack.
Holiday against White. Here's Aldridge. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And that field goal percentage climbing now above 50%. They look like a different team here in the second half.
Out to the right wing. Lobs it up there for Ingram. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. Both shots good from the stripe.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Okafor is checked in for New Orleans. Reddick comes in for Drew Holiday. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Aldridge. Trey Lyles comes in for Rudy Gay. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Marco Bellinelli. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Derek White. Tips it.
Drawing attention from the defense. Zion knows there's probably someone else open. He understands the game.
Murray, the pass to Poeltl. And the dunk by Poeltl.
Just tremendous shooting from Poeltl. Love how he's not afraid of taking these kinds of shots.
Floats it up for Williamson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
You won't see this young man turn down big shots. Murray believes in himself, and so does this team.
For 3, Ingram. And Poeltl pulls it down. He lobs it up. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen. 18 feet out. And another basket for San Antonio.
With the lift Murray gets on his jumper, he can get a clean look from mid-range at any time.
1:16 left in the game. Ball no good. Spurs trail by 4. Floats it up for Murray. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
That's good awareness from DeRozan. Spots the open man. That speaks to his all-around game.
Ball dishes to Williamson. It's stolen by Lyles. And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That's foul number 2 for him. Murray against Ball. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Well, we know Murray lives with the ball in his hands. That's what makes his improvement at the line so crucial.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Derek Favors checked in for Okafor. Nicole O'Malley comes in for Zion Williamson. And it's Holiday in for Ball. And Aldridge comes over to help. Fires from deep. A rebound by the Spurs. Feeds it to DeRozan. Money!
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Ingram with room to shoot. It's good!
You can count on him. Ingram has accepted the responsibility of being the man.
Tipped away. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Redick for 3. Rebound by Murray. And Murray's got the ball here for San Antonio. Yes!
DeRozan simply rising to the occasion with that make. Huge shot.
Outside, Redick. It's in!
He's made a career out of knocking down big shots. JJ ready in the clutch.
Now DeRozan. It falls!
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're down by 1. 1 second left in the fourth. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, DeMar DeRozan.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the... Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. And it's Favors in at the 5 down low. And for Memphis, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3. On the wing, Holiday. Lobs it up for Favors. Yeah, tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience on each side.
And Kevin, you know what that means? It means we're going to see some spectacular plays, but a few that'll have you scratching your head as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Brooks, the pass to Morant. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Brooks.
Even though he's smaller, Morant does not lack assertiveness, which comes in handy down low.
Now Ball. Ingram wide open. The baseline jumper goes down.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that it's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
And stolen by Favors. And here we go. Fast break. Williamson's got it.
Well, Zion plays within the system, and right there, very unselfish.
There's a lob to Jackson. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Outside Holiday. From deep. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Here's Brooks. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game. And what an incredible shot in the arm for this franchise. The opportunity to draft a potential superstar in Ja Morant, and they had only a 6% chance of landing that number 2 overall pick.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Morant. Holiday with the block.
Now get that out of there. That's all timing right there. Drew Holiday continuing hustle play.
And there's Williamson on the assist from Ingram.
Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
They've had a lot of good players come through Memphis over the years, GA, but probably no one with Morant's upside.
He has future league MVP potential. Once the three-point shot is consistent, once he cuts back on the turnovers, I just don't know how you stop him.
Favors finds Holiday. From downtown, they get the rebound. Favors over to the left wing. Here's Williamson. That shot is off. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Winslow, the pass to Brooks, taken away by Holiday. Here's Favors. Out to Ingram. Three-pointer. Connects from three-point range. Ingram's got 5.
And getting more and more consistent, which means more dangerous as Brandon Ingram knocks down 3.
And the pass to Valanciunas. Misses off the right iron.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And slam dunk by Ingram.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now here's Williamson. And the rejection by Jackson. Here we go, one-on-one. Brooks dishes to Winslow. Trying to get open is Brooks. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Brandon Ingram. This is his first free throw of the game. A platoon swap here for New Orleans. Jackson hits both of them. New Orleans in the lead. Pass to Melly from deep. 41 seconds left to play in the first quarter. The shot by Reddick, no good. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Grizzlies. Offensive rebound, Jones. Tries yet again. No good from Clark.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Now here's Jackson. Passes it to Nelly. To the paint. Here's Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. And the basket by Jones.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Pelicans lead by 1. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So for New Orleans right now, they've got Hart. Jackson is out there with J.J. Reddick. Then there's Hayes. And it's Melly in at the power forwards. And Hayes throws it down.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
No shortage of drama here early on.
Yeah, 8 lead changes already. Huge number this early.
Clark outside. Kicks it out to Jones. And a miss there on the triple.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Pass to Melton. It's deflected. Reddick against Jones. Reddick with the bucket. Reddick's got the lead up to 5 now for the Pelicans.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Here's Melton, covered by Reddick. And Jones has it in the corner. That 3 off the mark. Pelicans leading by 5. And Hayes kicks to Hart. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Back to Jackson. Here's Melly. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And he uses the glass on the layup. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently. How about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to how
Hill.
about Kobe going to the Lakers? McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit, and I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
There's the pass to Hart. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Melton, no good.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Reddick passes to Hart. He's with it. He's covered by Clark. He's with it. He's against Clark. And Hayes throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Here's Anderson. Goes back up. And he's fouled pretty hard up. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Derek Favors checked in for Melly. Brandon Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. Drew Holiday is checked in for J.J. Redick. And Ball subbed in for Frank Jackson. Holiday dishes to Hayes. Right side Favors. Outside Ball. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Pelicans lead by 9.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
And the shot goes in. Favors has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Oh, great ball movement there.
There's the feed to Brooks. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
You see the quarter awareness Morant has. Outstanding at keeping his teammates involved with good looks.
Favors passes to Holiday. Kicks it to Hayes. Here's Ball. Dishes it to Holiday. Shot clock at 5. From 13. Ball no good. The Grizzlies trail by 9. It's Morant with the drive. Favors with the rebound. Favors has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. There's the call. Memphis gets the foul.
You can see the determination from Holiday on that attack, expecting contact there, and got it.
The first free throw is good, and the Pelicans making a change here. Williamson's checked in. Both free throws good from Drew Holiday. Pass to Valanciunas. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
And a bruising, fundamentally sound big man. Valanciunas is a throwback. More importantly, he's willing to play whatever role is asked of him.
Valanciunas hits them both.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Holiday finds Favors. Now here's Ingram. Buries it from three-point range. Ingram's got the lead up to 12 now for the Pelicans.
Well, Ingram just letting it rip right now on the offensive end.
And New Orleans pushing it up now. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Winslow. That shot off the mark. And so it's New Orleans up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson. A competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1-point lead. And that's going to do.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Brandon Ingram has been sensational.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3-set. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Yeah, Drew very much willing to go in there, scrap out a rebound, and hit the boards.
Here's Jackson. Pelicans pull it in. Favors got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And Holiday throws it down.
chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. Morant dishes to Valanciunas, taken away by Holiday. And Favors kicks to Williamson. Back to Favors. Over Morant. Ingram controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Pelicans lead by 18.
Yeah, this kind of play right here pays off in the team camaraderie. That's B.I. doing the dirty work, and they love it.
The three from Morant. Here's Valanciunas. He's off on that one. Good D by Williamson. And Ingram with the basket on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists in the game.
And starting really from when he was born, Williamson has been slated for greatness.
Well, when your parents name you after Mount Zion, which is the highest point in ancient Jerusalem, there might be some blessings coming your way.
Okafor is checked in for New Orleans. Redick comes in for Drew Holiday. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
This isn't a tough case to crack. If they want to put an end to this run, they'll need to start getting back on D.
Hart, he's checked in for New Orleans. Free throw off from Ball. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, Wilson. Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school, and it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy, he would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. We were all witnesses last year to the pandemic, which struck with worldwide repercussions. The NBA was no exception. The 1920 season was altered, and this season was delayed. But the league is finding a sense of solidarity and resolve under the leadership of Adam Silver. Now, sports is a microcosm of society as a whole, and we all are finding different ways to overcome this. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, DA.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And that one's good, Williamson.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Shoots. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Melly is checked in for New Orleans. Frank Jackson comes in for Lonzo Ball. Here are the Pelicans with the ball. They're on a 17-4 run. Redick passes to Melly. Outside for Jackson. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Redick from deep three-point land. And the Pelicans miss again.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Allen's checked in. Clark, the pass to Jackson. It's good. Jackson's got 6 points in the quarter.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Jackson finds Okafor. And Hart has it in the corner. Drills the three-pointer. Hart's got 5.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And Jones has it in the corner. Second shot opportunity. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here. Some changes for Memphis. Valanciunas, who's checked in for Brandon Clark. Brooks comes in for Grayson Allen. And Winslow subbed in for Tyus Jones. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Etuan Moore comes in for J.J. Redick. On the wing, Jackson. Back to Hayes. Moore in the corner. 6 to shoot. Jackson from long range. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Anderson. Some solid defense there from Jackson. New Orleans has gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. And the officials call a traveling violation.
Yeah, another turnover. But guys, on the whole, I think they've done a great job of running their offense without too many miscues.
Here's Morant. And the shot is long.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. And so it's New Orleans, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the fourth quarter going. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Hart is out there with Holiday, and it's Favors in at the 5. High post Favors. Just 5 to shoot. The kick out to Holiday. Sinks the triple. Holiday's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for New Orleans.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Ball against Morant. The layup off target.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
They get it back. Williamson passes it to Favors. On the wing, Holiday. Williamson, the pass to Holiday. Oh, and here comes Anderson all alone. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Whoa!
Yikes.
I mean, that's a rugged play.
Goodness gracious.
Throws down the alley-oop slam.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. And so the ball's out of bounds. Ingram touched it last. Jang, he's checked in for Memphis. Josh Jackson comes in for Justice Winslow. And the Pelicans also making a change. Alexander Walker's checked in. Your son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him #1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top-notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that.
He's just an aggressive player. I mean, what can I say? He's going to put on more muscle, but he's in attack mode, and he's scoring through contact.
Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. But Grizzlies pull it in. Here's Melton. A putback. Great positioning on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
For 3, Ingram. Ingram can't get that one to fall. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Melton, no good.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Here's Jang, and finished off by Jang.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
Well, the run simply has given them a chance. Great work on both ends. They've got to now ratchet up a notch.
Melton passes to Morant. Okafor with the steal. Williamson in the post. Guarded by Morant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, you're worried about Zion getting up and dunking on you, but you got to stay down on the pump fake. Skilled at using it, and Zion will find his way to the line.
And he's good on the second. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it down.
And again, no good by New Orleans.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
They double him with Williamson. Okafor with the steal. Williamson.
Oh, man. Caution. Flammable.
That is just nasty.
How about the athleticism on that finish? Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me.
My
With confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Pelicans.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Brandon Ingram.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
And it's in there.
He gets more effective when he's aggressive around the rim that way. Josh Jackson with a nice play inside.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. And the wide open shot from Redick. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Back to Jang, and stolen by Williamson. And it's Okafor off the drive, and that's going to be a travel.
Checking in the homes.
Here's Allen. Okafor with the steal. And so they foul intentionally.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Memphis foul called. That's his first personal foul.
And that one falls for Ingram.
Well, when you make these kind of improvements in your game, you're putting in a lot of work in the offseason. Brandon Ingram growing up right in front of us.
Here's Clark. Can't get it to fall. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks.